basically Tiago Forte has written this book, I think, in 2014, 2015. Very highly recommended. It's actually entered one of the all-time bestsellers book as well. Tiago Forte talks about building a second brain in this book, right? So the concept of building a second brain revolves around the idea of creating a systematic approach to manage and organize your knowledge. The problem being that today we are living in a world where we are in seconds being given gems of wisdom which we are not being able to systematically imbibe or absorb within ourselves. That's because of the volume and the speed at which these informations are coming in. What Tiago hypothesizes is that you can actually capture all the data that you people are seeing around you and then organize, distill, and use it in such a way that you will always be able to either remember it or get back to it as and when the requirement arises. Right. So Forte introduces two different frameworks in this book. One is called the para framework, and the other is called the code framework. So the para framework basically categorizes information into four different buckets: projects, which is specific tasks or outcomes; areas, which is areas of responsibility or aspects of your life; resources, which is reference materials; and archives, which are basically things which you have either completed or inactive, right? And this is basically what is saying that whatever things that you are getting around you, whatever is there, if you get a song, if you get a movie, if you get a quote, will technically fall in either of these four categories or buckets. And then again, it's a very subjective thing how you define these, as in how do you define what goes into these buckets. But these are technically the four buckets. And then he talks about the format or the framework called code. So code is capture, organize, distill, express. So what he says is whatever information is there, first you capture it, then you organize the captured information, then you distill the information that you have got, and then you express it. Once you've expressed it, every time you express any information that you have, it technically gets encoded within your brain, as in it gets hardwired within your neural systems, right? So this code framework, and I will not, I mean, I think you guys should either buy the book or you should participate in the giveaway today, because we are giving away two copies of Building a Second Brain today. And stick around for the giveaway for that. Um, but this book basically, for anybody who really wants to you know take control of all the information that you people are getting, all around you, if you want to capture it and kind of organize it in such a manner that it stays with you and what information is where, this book is something which you like. I think a lot of big YouTubers have also talked about this book. Ali Abdal has spoken about it. I think Viren from Mind Valley has spoken about it. I think Mr. Who's the Boss has also spoken about this book. So it's a very highly recommended book. Very should, in fact, it's a must read for all of you guys who are here, because I think all of us, one of the biggest challenges is kind of bandwidth management, especially if you're if you're building something.